What's up, YouTube? Rams Country. I'm Alex24. Finally bringing a video for the Rams today. It's been a long time since I brought one out, but it's a great feeling now that just knowing that football is just around the corner. This is football season now. It's August. Training camp just started yesterday. Today's day 2 of training camp. And for Ram fans especially, we got some good news a couple days ago. After being out 9 months, our first rounder Todd Gurley passed conditioning tests and was active for the first day of training camp. He said he was ecstatic. He was very happy to be out there with his teammates, and it's a great sight, and a great sight for even fans. I mean, he's on the right path to just playing the first week of preseason, or whether it's the first week of the regular season. I mean, we shouldn't get too ahead of ourselves like I am right now. But Jeff Fisher's already said he's not 100% yet. He's not like he can go out there and play tomorrow, a regular season game, but he's on the right path to certainly playing the first week. So that's some good news. Todd Gurley being out there finally after 9 months, like I just said. But he didn't do contact. He did individual workouts, just to straighten that out a little bit. Also, other news, we've heard some talks with Janoris Jenkins and extension talks. I get that a little bit in the video. Also, Nick Foles later on, and also getting talks on contracts. That's also later in the video. Now, since we are in training camp, I usually do a lot of my up to date on Bleacher Report. And I saw a cool little article. It's the 10. It's like there's 10 questions on what do we think on this training camp, like answers. You get me? So I like these 10 questions, and I thought I'd share my answers on the video since we are during training camp. This is day 2. So I want to start off. Let me see. I have this all on my iPad because my computer is crap. Sorry for the delay. It's good to be back. Alright, well, the first question, is Foles the answer? Now, let me define answer into what I really think. I don't believe he is the answer. I just believe he's the final piece for us to compete. I mean, you've seen us compete these last couple of years without Sam Bradford. I mean, going almost 500, but not quite there. I believe this is a quarterback that can finally get us over the hump and get us to where we want to be at the playoffs. You don't want to talk more than the playoffs right now. We're not even above 500. Then later on, we get into the playoffs. That's what we can talk about Super Bowl. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves again. Like I said, defining answer for me is he can't get us over the hump. He's that above average, not above average. I mean, we've had average quarterback like Sean Hill, Austin Davis. All we needed was an above average, and I think he's a little bit above average, Nick Foles. I mean, I know he just had 27-2 a couple years ago. That's 1 year. I don't like just seeing one good year. I want to see multiple years. He did have a pretty good season last year. But if I had to answer the question, is Foles the answer? Yes, I believe he is the answer, defining the way I'm looking at it. All right, next question. Will youth be served on the offensive line? Now, our offensive line is very young, and it will make mistakes. And, of course, this had to mess up. I had one thing on my computer, but luckily I have it on my iPad. Like I said, we have a lot of newcomers in this year. Newcomers are Garrett Reynolds, Rob Havenston, Jamon Brown, Andrew Donnell, Cody Wichman, David Wang, Daryl Williams, and a couple days ago, Isaiah Battle. Congratulations, he made the roster. We've heard some things off the field that he does have some trouble, but a great talent. So we know the left side is locked, possibly locked. Left tackle and left guard Greg Robinson and Roger Saffold are most likely going to be there. On the center side, it's going to be Tim Brown, Barrett Jones, and Demetrius Rainey. If I said his name right, Demetrius Rain, I'm not sure. That's going to be a competition for that the center position. Then towards the right side, you have Jamon Brown, you have Andrew Donnell. I'm not sure if I said his name right, and you have Robert Havenston. It's still a good competition that we're going to expect this training camp and leading into preseason. There's going to be some moves, we know. Even during the regular season, we've seen Jeff Fisher pull people in and out on the rotation. But again, to answer that question, this offensive line will make mistakes, and hopefully they can just hold it down for Nick Foles and he won't get injured. So next question, when is it Todd's time? Well, when is Todd Gurley going to come out and be the starting running back? I say don't hurry him up into the opposite to the starting lineup. We have Trey Mason. It's a great deal of talent right there. You have Trey and you have Benny Cunningham along with Todd Gurley. Don't rush Todd Gurley in. I say maybe after week 4, that's when you start putting him in a lot more to the rotation, maybe more carries than Trey Mason. You're gonna see it. I mean, I think Jeff is gonna put the hot hand. He's gonna play that role, but I don't see us seeing Todd Gurley maybe until week 4. I believe he will start week 1, but I think we'll start seeing him a lot more past week 4. Question 4: what can we expect from Signity? If I said his name right again. I believe a heavy dose of the running game. I better see that because I didn't see that last year from Sean Hammer. But anyways, I really hope we see a big, heavy dose of the running game. I mean, you have talent. You have almost a 3-headed monster, I believe. You have Benny Cunningham again. You have Todd Gurley and Trey Mason. Run the ball for at least, I say, 70% of the time. That's just me. But run the ball. That's what I really want to see from Frank Signetti. Next question: Is there enough at wide receiver? And I saw this question. I'm like, oh shit. I mean, if we don't, then I don't know what is. I mean, you have Tavon, you have Quick, you have Lance, you have Cookie, you have Kenny Britt. You have so much talent at the wide receiver position. I don't know if you want to maybe. I know Nick Foles had a lot of talent in Philadelphia. He had Deshaun Jackson. He had I'm already forgetting the name. Jamie Macklin. Sorry, and Jamie Macklin. Two very, very, very talented receivers. I don't know if you compare them to what we have, but we have a lot of young receivers that can be very good. Now, we have enough talent for Nick Foles. He should be able to produce with these kind of receivers. Now, I may have missed one receiver. It's kind of hard keeping all of them on track. But, yes, we have enough at wide receiver. If we don't, then I don't know what we're doing. 6th question: can the defense dominate? We dominated last year. I believe we should dominate this year. We added Akeem Ayers and Nick Fairley. I mean, newly added last year was Mark Barron. We should dominate. I mean, this defense does have a lot of expectations. That's one thing that we came out last year in the beginning when we're questioning this defense, like what's going on. But this defense should be able to dominate with the kind of talent they have on that defensive side, even our defensive front. Period. So we should dominate. Winning in September for a change. We've had a lot of trouble winning in September. Our first couple of games, and it doesn't start off easy. We start off with Seattle, then we have the Steelers. Then Levon, oh my God, that pissed me off when his suspension was reduced to 2 games. Of course, comes back for our game. Isn't that a surprise? That's our luck. But again, now that we have a quarterback, we should see a change in winning games, maybe close games. Last year wasn't very good going up against Minnesota. We got blown out. But we can expect a change. There's a lot of changes going on this offseason. We should expect a change in September. Now, is Fisher's future in doubt? Yes, he's had a couple of years. I mean, you can't pull all those years on Jeff Fisher. I mean, yes, he's had trouble at the quarterback position. And he hasn't had a big deal of winning games. I mean, so quarterbacks is a huge part of the offense, especially coming out of the last 2 minutes where we saw a lot of disasters go by us and a lot of games dropped by us. But I really think Fisher's future is in doubt indeed. We got to get back on the winning ways. It's been a long time since the winning ways. But I believe his future is in doubt with the St. Louis Rams. Question 9: who stays and who goes? It's talking about after this year, who's going to stay and who's going. Like I was saying earlier in the video, there's Nick Foles and then there's Janoris Jenkins. The list goes on. But the big name is probably Janoris Jenkins in extension talks, which is huge for me. I mean, we have seen him do some stupid things on the field and some very good things on the field. I really say sign him again. Keep this team intact. Keep them together with this chemistry. You don't want to be pulling people in, pulling them out. I don't like that. I like having the same players on the team for years to come so they have chemistry. You keep these players together. So I really want to see Janoris stay. I don't want to see no contract made or no deal done with Nick Foles right now. I mean, we don't even know what he's going to do for us. I mean, I want to see it towards the end of the year, and then that's when I'll be happy, but not right now. It's way too early to be jumping into that. Look at Sam. Yeah. Alright, last question. It's been going around us. is California dreaming, and pretty much what is a distraction and what's going to go on with the Rams after this year. We know there's going to be some meetings going down on August, that's this month, of course, and in October, and then later on during the year after the season. We still have a long way. What do I think? I've already poured out what I thought about this, about the Rams relocating to Los Angeles. I don't care. Of course, I do live almost 30 minutes from Los Angeles. I would love for them to come back to the City of Angels, but it's not in my hands. It's in Stan's hands. And whatever. If we stay in St. Louis, good, get us a new stadium, Stan. If we come to LA, good, I get to see them. But, I mean, to me, I'm only a voice, but we can't do very much with the ranting. We just gotta hope. I mean, just hope for the best for the Rams, not for us, but just hope for the best for them. So that's pretty much it for the questions. It's just good to be back finally. Just good with football being back and the Rams back. It's a good feeling, like I was just saying in the beginning of the video. So that's my time. If you haven't yet, go check out me and my bro's video. New channel, Around the League. That's AA, Around the League. We're doing all sports on that channel. And also, before I forget, August 17th, the Rams will come to Oxnard, California to go against the Dallas Cowboys. I will be there because I know I don't work Mondays. Hopefully, I don't jinx it. Please, knocking on wood, I don't jinx it. But be there August 17th, Oxnard, California, against the Dallas Cowboys. It's going to be between the two preseason games of Week 1 and before the Raider game. So be there, guys. So that's my time. Rams up. See you guys next time.